He likes whiskey and he loves to get frisky.
What's up, man?
Kyle,
Go, buddy.
how you doing?
I'm doing
Good
good.
to
Good. How about
good
you?
to see you.
My dogs are barking. They hear my voice out here.
Do what? Barking?
I see your head was kind of moving around on me there. Yeah, doing good. Dogs are barking. They hear a voice outside, so that might be a nuisance. But other than that, everything's
Oh,
good.
that's all right. We love our doggies.
I think
Mine's running around
life's great.
somewhere.
So I don't know if you told what you've told the viewer out there, but we're kind of doing a live whiskey words and wisecracks here, a little shorter, a little bit of an amended version. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Our first live episode.
Yeah,
Uh, we got day after Thanksgiving. We got some good Thanksgiving themed stuff, I think.
we do.
Right?
We definitely do. And we haven't really given much discussion to this. We're going to do wine first, whiskey first. We're just kind of winging it here and having fun with it. So,
Yeah, I mean, typically we do the wine first, but we have wild turkey, right? Is that what we
yeah, turkey,
yeah.
we do. You want to start with that? I can jump right in if you want. I'm not shy.
Yeah, let's start with the wild turkey. We eat turkey first, we have apple pie later, right?
Absolutely.
For
That's kind of
dessert?
a given way to do it. So, what is Thanksgiving without turkey, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. So
Exactly. Did,
we have
did you
from the
did you
line of products here today, we have Russell's Reserve, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 10 years old. Hope it's coming out. Can you see it all right on the camera there?
Yeah.
I see we've taken a little advanced got a little advanced for how we do things. I gave Chris a sample, and he gave me a sample of the wine we're trying today. So we're a little ahead of the curve here. And
Did you get my package?
I sure did. And I
Yeah.
was interesting way to pack that wine. I was laughing pretty loud there when I saw your packaging technique, and I saved it
All right.
exactly a minute so the viewer can enjoy that as well. So.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute, I guess.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Let me get you started on this Russell's Reserve 10 year. I don't know if you took a little nip before the show or not, but if you
I
did,
have not. So
that's unrestrained. Congratulations on that. I do not have that kind of restraint. This is Russell's Reserve year old from Wild Turkey. Again, the turkey for Thanksgiving. It's 75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% barley. To give you a little background on it. It's actually named after Jimmy and Eddie Russell. Now, these guys have been with Wild Turkey longer than we've been alive. In fact, Jimmy he's kind of in a quasi-retirement now, but what he'll do, he'll go to the Wild Turkey Visitor Center, and he'll just sit out in a rocking chair and greet people as they come in. He's kind of a legend around here. I mean, he's the type of guy that could probably be a senator for the state of Kentucky if he ran. He's that popular around here. So him and his son, Eddie, they actually have a combined 100 years experience at Wild Turkey Distillery. So this is one of their creations
wow.
named after them. So definitely about as legendary as you get in the state of Kentucky, these two gentlemen.
Hell yeah.
This is made from hand-selected barrels that they've picked themselves, and it's aged at least 10 years old. But I guess from what I hear, from the behind-the-scenes kind of setup, they've been known to dump some older barrels in this batch as well. So
Oh, really?
10 years
Wow.
old, times older. So also, very common and a common belief on this is this was actually created to compete with Eagle Rare, which is a Buffalo Trace bourbon that's also 10 years old. And this was Wild Turkey's. It's a way to compete with that bourbon. It's a very similar price point. And while we're on price point, this was I looked online today. This is $27.49 at Total Wine right now in Lexington.
What'd you say it is?
It's $27.49 if you happen to like this.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and pour myself and catch up to you here. So let's hear this popper. Kind of quiet. Not the best pop ever, but that's all right. Let me pour it up here. All right. That's beautiful. Nice in the sunlight there. Isn't that pretty? You can't probably see it, can you? Anyway, if you were here, it's very pretty in the sunlight. Let me put the bottle right up there, and I can't see myself. I'm kind of out in the sun, so I'm in the shade. I see you pretty well, though, Chris. I see my little hat buttering back.
Yeah, you look like you're in the shade a little bit.
Hey, that's
But
okay.
I can see you. So,
Okay, the sun is kind of overtaking me from this side, so maybe I'll get out in the sun pretty quick here.
yeah.
And what do you think? What do you say we give this a taste? What do you think here?
Nosing it up a little bit here first.
I'll do the same. Vanilla. Vanilla coming through, and cherry for me. What do you think here? I'll swirl it up a little bit too. What are you getting? What are you getting on the nose there, Chris? Like
first off, I'm getting that vanilla and almost like a caramel.
Caramel. That's good. Good. I get caramel as well. And I actually wrote down some of my notes from last time I tasted it, and I was vanilla, caramel, some bready, a little bready kind of vibe to it, cherries, and I'm getting a little, but I'm really getting the same notes right now. So. Yeah.
I always get that little cinnamon. So I don't know if it's just because it's of the heat or what, but
that's actually a very common flavor, and your sniffer is right on. So.
God, it looks.
Betty's stuck to me in the window.
Oh,
right. So that's good. We
looks like it's.
Guest here, but she shut the window now and she's smiling at us. So.
Oh, okay.
Taste there. What do you think?
Yeah, let's taste it up.
Let's taste it up here. I'll go first. Oh, we're going together. You're on a
go ahead. It looks like it's a beautiful day outside. I should have thought about setting up outside myself.
It's really nice out here. Really,
we're not gonna have many more of those days left.
We're really not. No, and I'm as you know, I'm from Ohio, and those days are over up there already. So enjoy this bonus couple weeks here that we get down here. So
exactly.
This is good. I really like this. I've said very good here.
I'll go in for my taste here.
All right. You do your taste. I'll do my second here. Let's get my second one going here. I'm sure our viewer will like this.
That's good and it's smooth.
It's smooth, isn't it? It really goes down smooth. You get a nice, like a dry oak on the finish of that. And like right now, nice kind of sweet vanilla oak and caramel. Right now, like this is what full probably 10 seconds later after I sipped it here. Yeah.
Yeah. Get that oak, get that caramel. My dog's scratching at the door. Bring my dog into a live.
Oh my gosh! Am I piloting the ship here? Am I in the bridge here? Am I the captain of the ship here? All right. Well,
captain of the ship.
It's the kind of professionalism you've come to expect from Whiskey Words and Wisecrack.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
I won't be shy if I have to use the restroom. Then I know it's just it's free.
Oh, just take us with you.
Hey, there's a little dog there. Hello.
Cubby. Yeah, a little cubby.
Little cubby.
You don't want any of this stuff.
I wonder what.
There we go.
All right, I'll put one more sip here during my segment of the show because this stuff is good. And I hope you're enjoying it as well.
I am. Now, would this be the white meat or the dark meat of the wild turkey, you think?
This is probably now that's a very interesting question. I'm going to say this is the white meat. This is lower in proof. This is coming in at 90 proof. And that's not, you're getting smooth on the back, probably why. So I would call this the white meat. And there's a fly in my picture. As far as the dark meats, I guess I would say that's more of the higher proof, the 101 up through the wild turkey rare breed, which is something we'll get to. And as I've said, we're kind of working your way up in proof. And right now we're hovering around that 90 proof range. And as we get through the collection a little more, we'll get you up in proof a little bit and see how you handle that. So, yeah,
I like it. It's very good, very tasty, very smooth.
Larceny, how would you rate this compared to the Larceny? I know it's tapping your memory banks a little bit here.
I think this is better than the Larceny, but I mean, for the price point, I think Larceny is very good too.
Yeah. All right.
I think there's whiskeys I would buy to share with friends that come over just to hang out, and whiskeys I'd keep for myself. You know, right. So.
Understood.
Larceny might be one that just is hang around for, whenever you have friends over and you just want to pass out some drinks, or mix up some drinks.
You can mix it up. You don't have to feel guilty about mixing it, this one either though. I mean, this is not, I got this for 26. I know, so that's not really breaking the bank either. So
You always find the good deals.
I do absolutely. We use those Kroger points, and we do what we got to do, to survive in the world.
Yeah, I used the Kroger coupon on that Basil Hayden's.
Fantastic. And then you got a bottle of Basil Hayden's, everybody. That is his first step. I'm leaning toward the camera now. His first step in converting to being a whiskey guy. We got him to buy a bottle. It's the Basil Dark Rye that we reviewed a couple episodes ago. We're getting him hooked, people. We're winning. We are winning. So
Recommended. So
well, excellent. Well, that's my whiskey segment. Short and sweet this time. And again, I'm glad you like it. I think this is really good. This is something I definitely will always have in the collection because it's a good price point. And I just really like dry oak on the finish with that caramel. I just think that's what bourbon's all about. So to our viewer, highly recommend. He's liking it better than the Larceny, and I am taking it down now. And I assume you have a wine for us today.
I do. Day after Thanksgiving, we have the turkey, and for finish off for dessert, a little apple pie.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I what?
There's no wine that tastes like stuffing, so we kind of lost on that. And
some stuffing, gravy. Personally, I'd like a green bean casserole wine if somebody could come up with that.
That's up for debate. Now, I'm kind of bean casserole. It's got to be done just right for me to be on board with the green bean casserole. It's got to be just right.
Oh, you're very high class with your green bean casserole. It's got to be like perfect, huh?
Absolutely.
It's like,
Can I just start? Can I just a second?
Oh.
I asked Chris for a sample of the wine that we're going to have this time, and in exchange, get the samples to each other. We're respectful of this COVID going on now, so we're not out and about. That's obviously why we're doing it this way instead of out in the old barn, which is just to my left over there. But I asked him to send me a sample of wine. So with the wisecracks portion of the show, this is what you get from Chris sent to you.
Well, that's all I had, man.
Yeah.
So
it held. I mean, it's I don't know that this has made the whole liquid per se, but it held. So excellent job. So I brought out with me my scissors to pour my sample of wine here. So here we go. You creative. Look, it's working like a charm. Look at that. Working.
Hell yeah.
And I was funny you. Oh my gosh, that smells like apples. Holy mackerel. All right, now that I've hijacked your segment, please go on. Excellent packaging. That was hilarious.
Pour myself a glass. I'll read to you right from the bottle here.
I hear pouring.
Let's see here. Oh, it's from Oliver Winery in Bloomington, Indiana. So it's semi-local, Indiana, state over. They make this with 100% fresh pressed apples with no concentrate.
Ooh.
This wine combines the comforting taste of crisp baked apples with warmth and gentle sweet brown sugar. Healthy heap of vanilla a la mode. No forks required. So I reviewed this wine on my last wine segment, and it was just really good. I had to bring it back. So, well, for me anyway. I hope you like it.
We got to see King Chris. All right, let's nose this up. I smelled apples when I poured it out of my baggie. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, apples right away. I think I compared it to like a good fall candle.
Wow.
Right off the nose. So to me, that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, almost applesauce. Brown sugar for sure. I get some brown sugar right off the gate. Let me swirl her up. Definitely going to be sweet. I can tell you that. A little cinnamon. Definitely a little cinnamon, like you got with the bourbon.
Yeah.
I get from...
Yeah, I felt like you could taste all of those spices that just go into a classic apple pie. I mean,
yeah, it really pretty impressive. And a lot of the.
Did you have any pie for Thanksgiving?
Say that again. I've interrupted you.
Did you have any pie for Thanksgiving?
We had peach cobbler. We kind of marched to our own drummer over here at the Sullivan House. So we had peach cobbler. It was fantastic, and it may be gone already. So
I had like this apple strudel thing
ooh,
that my mother-in-law or my brother-in-law baked. It was really good. But
excellent.
I'm a pumpkin pie kind of guy, so
See, I'm not. I'm not. My wife loves
mm,
pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice lattes, anything pumpkin she likes. I am the opposite. I am not a pumpkin pie guy. So
mm. Well, you want to give this a taste?
absolutely, here I go.
Yeah.
Dude, that is wild. That's a glass of apple pie. That is wild.
Isn't it?
It really is. That is wild. They did a heck of a job with that. Wow,
Yeah.
that is crazy. The cinnamon. I mean, it's right from the crust, the front to the cinnamon at the all
It's
there. You know?
it's everything, you know. And I picked this up at Kroger. It was the last case that they had. I don't know if they're going to get any more. I should have asked. But it was only like $8.
Wow, eight
Yeah, it
bucks
was like
for
eight
an apple
bucks.
pie.
So that's like one of the cheapest wines that I've had on the show anyway. So,
Right,
and
right.
I think it's one of the best.
I think I know what we got to do. I think we got to taste this next to apple pie in a blender on an episode.
I like that.
I mean, that's what it is. It's impressive. That's very well done. What's the name of the winery again? Sorry,
Oliver.
Oliver. Shout out to Oliver and Blooming.
Oliver.
Got that part.
And I've had a couple other Oliver wines, soft red and stuff, and it's they always come through, so they're always good.
Now, are they all at that price point, that around $8 range? Is it kind of a lower budget winery? I guess.
Yeah, yeah, eight, $10. Yeah,
Nice,
I only
nice.
had I think I had the soft red last time. It was like $10. I think this was actually on sale.
In my opinion, you could find some good wines in that price range. You just got to look and you kind of throw the wine snob aside and just look, you know?
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely. Yeah, I'm trying to taste everything, every kind of different wine. So, um,
And Patty and I
so you got
started
it.
well, and we kind of got stuck on Cabernet Sauvignon. Once we tasted that, we're like,
Mm,
what we like, you know, kind of a full bodied, jammy cab, you know? That kind of we kind of stayed there for a while. Zinfandel also, those are the two we kind of, a lot of good red.
oh yeah, Zinfandel. Yeah, so I'd recommend this to our viewer out there. Go out and buy it. If hopefully you can still find it. I would imagine they'd still have it through the end of the year, at least for fall.
Right. Hey, viewer,
You know,
$8. How can you go wrong for $8?
eight. Th this is delicious.
You can get it and not like it, and it's not even worth hunting Chris down for $8. You know, it's not
Yeah, I
even worth
know.
throwing it out.
Hate to
All right,
recommend somebody a $60 bottle of wine and then they hate it. You know,
I
you
did that
spend
one.
$60.
I went into that price range, and we got a cab for I think it was $68. And I got to be honest, it was fantastic. It really, really was. I can't say
Really?
it was really good. So I didn't even remember
I've
what it
never
was.
been.
It was really good. So
I've never ventured up that high in the price range, but I uh I want to try everything first and maybe keep it low budget so I can have a variety of different wines and then I'll pick out something I like that I really like and then go higher budget, you know.
absolutely, that way you're not gonna be throwing your money away if it's a variety that you already like. You know. Okay, Chris. Now, what we have in store now, we threw out some questions there for the people that follow us, both on Instagram. We have a Facebook page,
Yep.
which I like, follow, do all that good stuff. Subscribe. We do a lot of YouTube videos, and get on out there, like it, subscribe, please. You know, and what we did, we asked viewers some questions. Anything you want to know about us, you know, and the Whiskey Words and Wisecrack guys, and I got a few written down here. Actually, I have two for you and two for me. So, and I know you have
Oh,
some.
okay. Sure.
All right. So that said, you want me to jump it right into a question here?
Jump into a question.
All right. This first one is going to be for you.
Okay.
What wine would you recommend to someone with their Thanksgiving dinner for next year?
Ooh, okay. Man, I would just go, um, I actually really, if you're gonna go red wine, I still kind of like the Velvet Devil back there. I have it back here,
Okay, I'm looking here.
uh, set up, set up here. I think it would go really well with turkey and all the sides and stuff for Thanksgiving and stuff, other than the apple pie.
And we tasted that also. We tasted the Velvet Devil. That was good. That's on one of our episodes as well.
It is, yeah. Got very jammy characteristics.
And let me see here. I have another question for you if you're ready here. I'll do one for me next. How about that?
Oh, the Velvet Devil was a Merlot too, so
Okay.
from
The
Washington
Velvet.
State. Yeah,
That was a good wine. That was nice.
yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah,
That one was also reasonable, as I recall.
yeah, like 10, $12.
Okay, I have a question for me next. This comes
Okay,
to us from Louisville, Kentucky.
all right.
Trish in Louisville, Kentucky wants to know, what is the one bourbon you found in the wild, meaning in a liquor store, a Kroger, or whatever,
Mhm.
that you regret buying? And I
Ooh.
one, I thought of a couple. When I first started buying bourbon, when we first moved to Kentucky, I was probably only about 8 to 10 bottles deep in my collection. I found a bottle of E.H. Taylor. It comes in this cylindrical yellowish tan tube. And I had it in my hand, walking around the store with it, and I actually ended up at the last minute putting it back for another bottle. And I don't seen one of them since then. So I mean, they're very hard to find. So at the time I really didn't know. I was just kind of starting my journey in bourbon and whiskey, and I liked the cylindrical tube. I thought it was cool and everything, but I put it back, and
Mhm.
I ended up as I thought back, I ended up getting McKenna 10-year, which is fantastic. So I didn't go too wrong with it. So um, also, when I first moved here and we started the liquor barn and shopping around, I remember seeing a lot of Stag Junior and never got it.
Mhm.
Now that's able to find, it seems like, around here. And Blanton's I used to see a lot of. I remember just, that's a cool bottle. And but
What
I,
was,
I had those, but that's some that I regret not picking up that I had the opportunity to. So
wasn't the question what was a whiskey you regret buying? Is there any whiskeys that you
in the
regret?
store that I didn't pick up that I saw
Oh,
could have bought that I didn't get, that I might have got something else or just didn't buy it.
okay.
And those are some, the E.H. Taylor, the Stag Junior, and the Blends. Those are three that I used to see when I started the journey, and I didn't get. They're really hard to find now. And I also regret not picking up more about Eagle Rare, because I have one, but that's getting harder to find as well. So,
Mhm.
all
All
right,
right. Well,
good question, Trish in Louisville.
yeah. Good question. All right, I have I guess it's a question we both could answer.
Okay,
And you may have already covered this on the show, I'm not sure. But what was your first bottle of whiskey? It comes from Jason in Glasgow, Kentucky.
Jason in Glasgow, Kentucky. Well, shout out to Jason first of all. I guess we'll start with that. The first whiskey that I bought. Gosh Almighty. That is a tough question.
Or what was the first one that you got?
The first one in the collection, the oldest one that I have in the collection right now, is a bottle of Woodford Reserve I got right when we moved to Kentucky. And a guy I worked with recommended it. And there's also the official whiskey of the Kentucky Derby, the bourbon of the Kentucky Derby. So I used it to make mint juleps. And I actually still have about that much left in the bottle. Some early ones I remember getting about a Bullet at one point, a bottle of Knob Creek, 100 proof. Bottle of Four Roses I remember getting very early in the journey. Those are some of the ones that I remember. And how about yourself?
Oh,
Same.
very good. Um, well, the first one I ever got was from my dad as a gift, and I've never opened it.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah, I have it right here. It's Maker's Mark. It's the Keeneland.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
75th, 75 years, 2011.
Oh, that's very cool.
I don't think I ever told you that, or maybe I told you that, but there's the
Okay, yeah,
bottle.
bottle though. I remember you mentioning it and just a very kind of in passing, but I've never seen
Yeah.
it before. That's very cool.
Yeah, I've never opened it yet, but maybe down the road for something special, I'll pop it open. You never know.
Open for something special, or if you hold on to it, I mean, it's probably gone up in value. I imagine it's already what 9 years old, so
Yeah.
that's a cool bottle.
So, and then I bought the for my own from your collection. I bought the Basil Hayden's, which we mentioned. So,
Right, and you've already
um,
just bought it, and you've already got a little down in that bottle there, so that's nice. So
oh yeah, definitely. So, and then got a question for me that I'll answer. What and where was the first wine you tried, and did you like it? From Nashville, Tennessee, from Brittany in Nashville, Tennessee. I remember going out with some friends. I guess I was just 21, and a friend of mine, we were at a Thai restaurant,
hmm
and my friend mentioned White Zinfandel. So we all got, I think I was, we were on like a double date or something, and we all got glasses of White Zinfandel and thought we were cool, you know. But I tried it, and I it was okay. I think I probably acted like I liked it more than what I really did, you know, just to be like, oh yeah, this is. But
well,
it probably wasn't even like a good brand. I think it was like Sutter Home or something, which I've
right.
bought them before, and I'm not even like a big fan of Sutter Home. So, but
What's that?
Thai food
Mass
was great.
wine.
Do what?
I said that's kind of a mass-produced wine. It's
Yeah. Uh-oh. Did I lose you? We may have lost Kyle here on the feed. Try to get him back. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm gonna enjoy my apple pie wine here. See if we can get Kyle back. Kyle's Kyle's phone overheated. Oh, that's okay. I guess we can just go ahead and end the show here. And yeah, this wild turkey that he suggested or brought for the show, delicious. Go out and buy yourself some. Um, apple pie. Hey, couldn't go wrong with this. I wish they sold this all year. I think it's just seasonal. But oh, and Basil Hayden's. Yeah, that's good stuff too. So I guess we'll just go ahead and end the show here, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, Twitter, or on Instagram, obviously. Follow us. And I guess we'll catch you next time. We'll try to do more lives and bring you more content and value. All right. Peace out.